Hello everybody, this is Dark Lord Forever Z, and today I wanted to bring you a deck profile today. This time we're gonna do Dark Irregualrs. I was gonna do Paramoon 3.0, but I do not have all the sleeves for that, and I don't want it to look like a mess. Hence, I have amazing sleeves for it. So, this is what's going to happen. I have all of this. And we're going to go with the starters, which is going to be this. We have this card right here. This card is really good. Count Blast 1, Pushing the Soul Charge 2. If you have 61 Soul, you know, draw a card. It's a good starter. I like the starter. And then we use two Enigmatic Assassins. So like, imagine you attack with Scharhrot, put everything in Soul, you're attacking. You put those two out, make a 40k column. That'd be really cool. So for Great Field lineups, I use the base Scharhrot, which is, you know, of course, always use that Scharhrot, man. That's the main boss of the deck for me. I use two Bladewing Sullivans for one reason, and that's for the Stride, and that he's a tank. So if I need a counter Soul Blast and put back in deck, he's on the duty. And I run two Glens and Vampires. This card is really good. You look at the top 5, how many cards that are Darkness put in Soul. This card gets power from each Darkness card put in Soul from his effect, which is really cool because you can make him a 15k beater, well, a 16k beater, a 15, 40, you know, all that stuff. So that's the cool thing about the Great Freeze. And for Scharhrot, it works very good with Darkness. So to the Great 2s, we got Demented Executioner, which is a really good rearguard skill. Well, two rearguard skills. His first skill is Darkness Count Plus 1, and the number of cards in his soul is 6 or more. This unit gets plus 3,000 turn and turn. And it gets 3,000 when it's 10 or more. And its second skill is when its card's placed on rearguard circle. You look at the top 7, look for one card with Darkness ability, push your soul, and, you know, shuffle and all that stuff. I use 3 Doppel Vampires. Doppel Vampire skill works very well with most of the cards of this deck. It's the skill is Darkness. If I have 6 or more in a soul, it will gain plus 5,000, and if I have 15 more in the soul, or I think 6 or more, or 15 or more, yeah, 6 or more, 15 or more, it's going to be that you cannot guard with grade 0s. So like, you put crits on there and stuff, and they only have grade 0s, they don't have any G Guardians. That's a good winning, you know, card you can beat them with. Okay, so I run 2 Flying Librarians. I still think they are alright. I took that 2 of them because I used to have 4. I took that 2 of them. So I say 2 of them is alright for this build. For me, in my opinion. Count Blast 1, Soul Blast, Soul Charge 2. Draw a card. If you have 6 or more, 10 more, you counter charge. So I think it's alright to have at least 2. So I run 1 Squall Maker Vampire. I think 1 is enough for me. Or maybe I'll put 2 in. Just get rid of 1 Flying Librarian and put 2 of them. Soul Charge 2. When it's boosted, Soul Charge 2 and it gains plus 5,000. But I like the counter charging more. So I'm thinking about that one. So now with the grade 1s, I run the new grade 1 Edge in the Darkness. I run 2 of them. Darkness ability is continuous during your turn. If a number of cards in your soul 6 or more, it gains plus 3,000, which is a good booster. And if the number of cards are in your soul 10 or more, this you get intercept. And continuous, it can intercept from the back row. So I run 2 of those, thinking about running 1 just in case, because I want to run 1 of this, 2 of this Serpent Charmer, which puts cards back in your deck from your soul. So the first skill is it gains 3,000 for 6 or more, and I think for 15 or more, this is what happens. You retire this card. You pick 13 cards, leave them in the soul. The rest of the cards go to the deck. You shuffle your deck. You draw a card. I say that's a pretty Sugoi card. Now I run 4 Stride Fathers of the Succubus of Pure Love. So that's not really anything to talk about, but it's good retiring power for the PGs, what I'll tell you about later. Dimension Creepers, I only run 2. I mean, this deck doesn't really need Dimension Creepers, but Dimension Creepers are there just for safekeepings, you know, just in case. You guys see I have the mat. It's a cool mat, right? So I run 4 Succubus of Avarice, whatever it's called. But it's a good PG. I like the GPGs, but this PG is really good. Darkness ability. You retire a grade 1 or less from field, and you get this card back in hand from soul. I like this PG. This PG is really good for the deck. It really needs it. I'm not even gonna talk about Paramoon because Paramoon needs a lot of stuff. So I run 4 heal triggers. I run 4 to stand that says put it back in deck. You know, shuffle. Soul charge, counter charge 1 if I have 6 or more. Draw a card, you have 10 or more, and so no. Now I run 4 of the Scharhrot crits. You know what they do. It's like for every clan. And I run 4 of Amon crits that say count +1. When this card is put into your soul, you count +1, flip an Amon card from the damage zone. You choose an opponent's rear guard and retire it, which is a cool thing. So let's go with the strides. We're gonna move this, this, and this. So the first stride is 2 Scharhrots. It's best to run 2, honestly. I mean, one is for like budget or safekeeping, just in case you want to end the game like that. But if you want 2, because well, paladins, they can get a whole entire hand that fast in 1 turn. You can use that again. So that's a pretty good trade. Soul charge 1 unit from your rear guard and destroy the Royal Paladin units. Next, I run 1 Great Demon Soulless Demigorge. His skill is alright. It's not the best, but every time you soul charge, every card in the front row gets plus 1,000. So it can stack up a little bit, honestly. Even with the moves you can do, it can stack up. So I say this card's alright. I don't know. I'm just using it for testing. Alright, so I use 1 Rebellious Retainer of Freshblood Frederick. He is a good card. I used to run 3 of these because I didn't know what to do. Now I know what to do. I'm running 1. He's a good card because you choose a card from hand and put it into soul, which is very good. So you put a Dimension Creeper in there. So good. And yeah, it gains power from it. It gains 1,000 for each card in soul. And the rear guards, this is an act skill, not continuous. But the rear guards that are there gain plus 1,000 for each card in soul. Alright, so the next card is going to be a Succubus card. Love Tempest. Kiss Killer. I mean, she's alright. I would use her first. I don't know, not really. I will show you what I use first. But she's a right card, Soldier Tree when it hits and all that stuff. That's cool. That's cool, honestly. I like it. So, next card. This is what I was talking about with Bladewing. So, we have the Bladewing Stride in here, which is Ring of Annihilation, Bring Ring Tibbled, which is put, if you have a Bladewing as Heart card, you put your drop zone back in your deck. If you have 15 more, your rear guards gain plus 10,000. I think, yeah, your rear guards gain plus 10,000. Which is really cool. And if not, Soul Charge 5. Oh. There we go. So that's why I run 2 Bladewing swords. So 2 Shield Race. I run 2 Shield Race for now. I had 6 G-Guardians. That's why I'm going to take out 2 G-Guardians for 2 more when I get them. But this card's really good for end games or for really heavy pushes so they can guard more. Because I can get this card in high numbers. So even with Amon, you can get this card with high numbers. It's insane. You can do it. So, that's the thing. So, I run 2 for now. I run 2 of the Mask of Demonic Frenzy. Irregualrs, whatever the name is called. The skill of this card. The skill of the card is you Soul Charge 2 when you attack. When the attack hits, you have 6 or more in soul. You choose your opponent's rear guard and you retire it. And if it's 15 or more, it gets plus 1,000 for each card in soul. In the G-Guardians, I'm just going to put 1 of each down. There we go. I run 3 of False Dark Wings, Argot Malice, or whatever her name is called. Mahalat. And I run 3 Nighttime Gentleman Saint Germain. And Jermaine is a good card. I like Jermaine. So yeah, that is my Dark Irregualrs deck build. I had the mat, which is really cool. It works perfectly with this deck. And yeah, I say this is a great deck for now. This is my opinion. I like the deck. Some people will probably shit on the deck, but in my opinion, I like the deck. It goes well with me. And yeah, I beat Kago with it. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next deck profile. Next time it will be Pale Moon 3.0, because I got the new cards. I got the surprises for you guys for that one. So that'll probably be soon as I get more oversleeves. So I'll catch you guys in that video. And yeah, peace out everybody.